Hi there, this is Åsa with a new process video. Today I'll be playing with the Maggie Holmes collection and from Crate Paper, and I have chosen these two backgrounds for my layout. It's a ledger print with a cork frame and another ledger with text "I love you" written all over, and with some bits and pieces there. It looks like old tape in grey and pink. The photo I'll be featuring on this page is of me and hubby, and it was taken earlier this spring when we went on an outing with the family to a small island just south from our city. It's called Klampenborg, and we took this pretty selfie of us by the beach, and I thought it was really nice for a 10-year anniversary layout for the two of us. So that is what I'll be making today. I matted the photo onto a brown piece of cardstock, as that went well with the rest of the papers that I have pulled, and I will be using the I Love You paper as an additional mat. I will also be inking the edges with brown ink, and yeah, pretty much that. The embellishments for this page will be also from Crate Paper, and mainly from the open book collection. The bits and pieces, or the ephemera pack and the floral pack, and those are really easy to work with. I had a piece of vellum with golden hearts that I wanted to use. I had stored it together with the ephemera pack, and I cut it in two to make it last a bit longer and put it so that it looks like a whole piece behind the photo block. If you're wondering why I'm using that pretty teal and brown and yellow washi tape on the back side there, it's because it's one of those rolls that I want to use up, because I will never ever use it on a layout, because it's very low quality, very grainy, and it doesn't have a good print at all. I was very disappointed when I had bought that roll. I guess that I could have been more suspicious when I saw the price, because I didn't pay very much for the roll, but as a washi tape for embellishing, it's not worth anything to me, so I use it on the back side as a tape. Now it's time for embellishing. That really sweet clothes tag there that says brand and has a lot of numbers, I thought that fitted the color scheme perfectly, and the words there are written with gold foil. And I pulled out florals and tags with and without gold foil details, and also some vellum pieces. I wanted to have a gold theme on this page. I really like the brown, pink and gold together. It works really well. And with this photo without a lot of other colors, I think it was really a really nice match. I will be using washi tape to ground my embellishing clusters, and I have a washi tape with arrows, different kinds of arrows and other symbols pointing in the same direction. And it was a while since I used washi tape as a grounding element for my clusters, but I really need to remember that more often, because it's very, very good. The washi tape, since it is a bit translucent, builds a really nice and subtle bridge between the background and the clusters, because the clusters, when I make them without the washi tape, they almost seem to be apart from the rest of the layouts. They are pretty much like buttons that you have placed on top of the layout. But when you ground them with the washi tape and this translucent effect, it brings the clusters onto the page or into the page in a really nice way. I love it. and those washi tapes that are almost transparent, entirely transparent, I think those are those that work the best, and this is one of them. I place some cream colored ribbon bows together with my clusters, and I choose to place some of the ephemera pieces on foam dots to give the page a bit more depth and interest, and that together with the gold, I think, becomes a very nice effect. On the top cluster there, I will place the document tag on foam dots and not the flowers, because that was the one that looked like the main object. So that was something that I thought about when I made this page, and I decided to, since it was the bigger one, I placed that one on foam tape and not the flowers. And a golden theme it is. The title for this page will be 10 years, and in Swedish 10 with numbers and years spelled with letters, so 10 år it will say. And I will continue the gold theme with some gold deco foil, and this is so much fun to work with. I only bought the gold foil, but it's just perfect. I don't think that I want any of the other kinds. There are a multitude of different colors and effects, but the gold is just perfect for me. And what you do is that you have this glue. It's deco foil adhesive, liquid adhesive, that you basically cover the piece that you want to foil with. So I used the paintbrush and I just painted a coat all over. It's very important that you don't miss anything. So I went over it several times just to make sure that everything was covered. And the paint the glue is really it covers well, so you don't need as much as I poured out here on this piece. I learned that at this occasion. And then the most important thing is to let it dry. It will remain sticky, but it can't be wet, because if the glue is wet, the foil won't stick. The first time I used this foiling technique, I didn't wait enough, so the foil didn't stick, and I was really disappointed. But if you let it stick, if you let it dry, it will still be a bit sticky, but you will be able to tap it slightly with your finger, and then you just press the deco foil with your fingers onto the pieces that you want to foil, and the foil will stick in the glue. And it's very easy. It's nothing hard at all, and the result is just stunning. And the foil, you can use every single little bit of it, because if you don't get the perfect coverage the first time, you can go back and just rub it again. As long as you have that sticky glue showing through, the foil will adhere to that. So you see on this tiny little piece that I cut off, I'm using almost all the gold pieces there. Very easy, very quick. You only need to let the glue dry properly. And this is the finishing touch with this layout, actually the title. And I will glue down the shipboards there with just my ordinary liquid adhesive from Scotch. I went over the numbers there with some extra foil, since I saw that I had missed small pieces. That will be one of my favorite things to play with in the nearest future, and I'm really happy that I bought it. So this is the finished page. I'm so happy that you watched my process video, and I hope that you'll come back soon again. Take care. This is Åsa. Bye!